on this episode of Florida Sport Fishing TV.
I got him. Even though he's got this giant mouth. Right, sit down. Got him. Got him. Get him in the boat, ready?
CV Boats presents Florida Sport Fishing, television for the avid angler, powered by Mercury Marine. Florida Sport Fishing TV proudly utilizes and endorses Taco Marine, makers of Shade Fin, a lightweight, versatile shade system that easily attaches into rod holders, tops, and arches for convenient portable boat shade. Shade Fin, shadow in seconds. Boat Outfitters, where owners and builders go for replacement parts and hard-to-find hardware. Tropic Trailer, Florida's largest dealer, has the right trailer at the right price.
Hey guys, welcome to Florida Sport Fishing TV. I'm Captain Mike. Got my brother Mayor co-hosting the show. Super stoked today. We've got an absolutely awesome episode in store. We are targeting what is perhaps my absolute favorite fish, the mutton snapper. And we're going after trophy muttons, not the, everyday variety, but rather the 28 to 30 inch jumbos, the fish that are in the high teens, maybe even 20 pounds. One of the most challenging fish to catch all over the state of Florida. They didn't get big by being dumb. We're gonna spend a lot of time fishing a variety of different structures in around 150 to 250 feet of water. We're gonna be fishing bait, we're gonna be fishing jigs, we're gonna talk about the rods, the reels, the line, the leader, the connections, the bait, setting up your drift, using your electronics to find these wrecks and how to position the boat properly. Our goal is to educate you here and to get you hooked up. However, we got an early start because we're out here in Wahoo territory. It's almost November. Wahoo fishing is picking up, in the winter time here, so we like to start every one of these wreck fishing trips and every one of these mutton fishing trips by spending a little bit of time Wahoo fishing. You may get them sometimes you may not, but you'll never get them if you don't try. Back to the muttons. What an incredible fish. Spawns, migrates to areas where they spawn regularly, like Riley's Hump off the Dry Tortugas, which is the epicenter of the world-class mutton snapper fishing down here in Florida. The fish are available around the entire state, the Gulf of Mexico, Northeast Florida, the East Coast of Florida, okay, and certainly here in the Keys. They're a highly prized target here in the Keys. But to catch these big ones consistently, it takes the right tackle, the right bait, the right rigs, the right mindset, and most importantly, dedication. You've got to be willing to sacrifice time, sacrifice potentially smaller fish and other bites to stay on these big muttons and to catch these trophy fish. So super excited. Got my brother on the boat, got my two nephews on the boat. These guys are absolutely awesome fishermen, so I couldn't ask for a better crew. And we're gonna give it hell today. We're gonna fish a lot of spots. We're gonna do a lot of drifts. And I'm hoping that, when it's all said and done, we're gonna have some big, pink, beautiful muttons in the box. So stick around and see if we get tight. Hold on, pull the drag back. Crank, just reel. Don't even lift and pump, just reel. There you go. Put it right in the route. Crank. Don't stop turning. Yes. All right, come on. Somebody get in there. Crank. Okay, watch to the left. Lift up the rod. Walk up to the side. Rod tip down. Got him. Stop. We played one, baby. Yeah. You ready? Nice. You got him. Get him in the boat. Ready? Oh, nice. Hey, that's why right there we start every mutton trip Wahoo fishing. Doesn't pay off every time, but when it does, it's super exciting. What'd I tell you on that DTX 220? That short corner position right there. And he just nailed it. And see that hook? Look, he didn't even have that forward hook in him. He just had that bottom hook that just came out real easy. Oh, what a beautiful fish. Little baby, little 15, 18 pounder, but you know, you can't decide what size is gonna hit that lures, but he still has that amazing coloration, that same badass attitude as his big brothers and sisters. And I'll tell you what, we're gonna get the bait set, see if we can connect with another one.
If exploring the ocean never gets old, if getting salty is something you crave to repeat time and again, if fun in the sun is how you make new friends and stay close to old ones, if you agree time on the water is time well spent, then we build CVs for you and those you call friends and family, for the memories you've yet to make and the friends you've yet to meet. CV Boats lead the way.
Above deck or below, Easy Anchor Puller is the way to go. From the Hero Series pontoon anchoring solutions on freshwater lakes and rivers to the Rebel Freefall Series when fast anchor deployment is critical in deep coastal salt water, there's an Easy Anchor Puller for every application. Aluminum or fiberglass boat Easy Anchor Puller drum anchor winches are compact enough to fit in tight spaces and made with all 3/16 stainless steel components so you can easily mount them above deck or below. Visit EasyAnchorPuller.com, call 1-800-800-1640 today.
Dependable terminal tackle. It's vital in every venue. That's why professional anglers targeting bonefish to blue marlin rely on Diamond Fishing products. With an extensive selection of the finest monofilament, fluorocarbon, and braided fishing line in the world, it's time you avoid the rest and rig with the best. Diamond Fishing Products, the official line of Florida Sport Fishing TV, tournament-winning fishing teams, and busy charter captains from coast to coast.
So just getting to our first spot here, we're gonna fish a little bit of a deeper spot around 250 to start the day here, to set the stage and you understand the conditions we're dealing with. We've got about a 10 knot westerly wind. I think we're gonna be drifting at about 1 knot, which is okay. You know, ideal drift speed is half a knot to a knot. So you definitely want to be moving. You know, obviously if you're anchored, that's a different animal altogether, and that's not what we're going to be doing today. Certainly effective, but you can absolutely catch muttons on the drift as well. So I'll get to the spot, and really I'll just sit tight for a second. I want to give the boat a chance to settle in. I want to really dial in exactly what direction I'm going to drift in. And I can do that by just being patient and watching the machine, or I can use my Fish It Drift It feature on the Furuno TZ Touch, and with a push of a button, it'll tell me exactly where I need to push, or where I need to position the boat in order to drift over the structure that I want to. So,
Rigging Station, proudly presented by VMC, your expert in hooks.
all right guys, let's talk about the rig. We're gonna start off 7.0 VMC short shank live bait hook. We're fishing on the Atlantic side so we can get away with the J hooks. If we were fishing on the Gulf, we'd have to fish those circle hooks. We've got a long leader, 40-pound diamond presentation fluorocarbon. Real important in this application, not only because it's real abrasion resistant, but more importantly, it's stealthy. And we don't want those muttons to see any of the terminal tackle at all. So we've got a long leader. You'll note that that barrel swivel is on the reel, but only for storage purposes, okay? That barrel swivel will never be back on that reel until we're heading home later in the day. We'll pull that barrel swivel out real easy. We don't want to pop a guide out. Real easy. At that stage, we're gonna cut that braid off. And we're typically gonna fish an 8-ounce egg. You can get away with a lighter egg sinker, or even heavier depending on the depth and the current, but I find that 8 ounces is really just the ideal size. So once you go ahead and grab that braid, right to that 50-pound diamond ball bearing snap swivel. Look, there's a lot of different mutton snapper rigs. You ask 100 different captains, you're gonna get 100 different answers on what they feel is the ideal mutton snapper rig. Through trial and error, this is what I found to be the perfect balance of stealth versus strength. Perfect. Now at this stage, when we're going up for another drift or maybe moving to another spot, we'll reel that egg sinker right to the rod tip, and then we'll just take that long leader, take that hook right on the eye of a guide, and boom, that rod's rigged and ready to fish. We'll pop a live bait on it, drop it down, feed it out, see if we can get tight. So once you put this one up in the bow, let's do 2 more. We're gonna try and fish, there's 4 of us on the boat here, so what I like to do is mix it up and fish 3 baits and 1 jig. You know, we'll alternate throughout the day, but 3 bait rods and 1 jig rod. Let's grab another bait rod here. And Lior, if you want to do that same thing with that one, then I'll rig this one. So again, we're just gonna pull that leader off, little improved clinch knot to the hook. That's all that you need right there. 30-foot leader. Some guys will fish up to a 50-foot leader, and if you're anchored and you've got a heavy lead right sitting on the bottom, you can get away with that long 50-foot leader. That's a good tactic. But when the rod's in your hand and you're feeding that bait out, I found that that 30-foot is the right balance. You really minimize your tangles, but maximize your presentation. Oh, bite. Bite. Something going on. Somebody grabbed it. Come on, eat it. All right, he's eating it. He's got it. He's running. He's got it. Go a little bit more. Go. Come on. Don't stop now. There he is. We're tight. Oh, yeah, that's him. Oh, yeah, screaming line. Big fish. Oh. Clobbered that pinfish. You know, when it comes to baits, my preference, you guys know, is those live pinfish, but ballyhoo is an absolute great bait. Goggle eyes, a lot of good options. The pinfish, though, they're easy to catch, they're easy to keep alive, they're hardy, everything eats them, and the muttons love them. Now that fish grabbed that bait, he ran a few feet, he stopped, ran a few feet, stopped. My opinion is he was turning it in his mouth. And when he does that, you gotta let him go. You gotta give him a chance to go. And then once he started really taking off, I believe he had it in his mouth, and then it was time to lock it up and come tight. Now it's just a matter of closing that gap and trying to get him up before he gets sharked. Big problem that we have here.
The best days happen out here, where the only thing on the line is what you can catch. And every cast could be the one that fills your memories with the fish of your lifetime. Mercury engines are made for exploring. So are you. Go boldly.
On and off the water, anglers and boaters protect valuable gear with Dry Deck. Indestructible, self-draining 12-inch tiles interlock to cover, cushion, and protect any surface, and easily trim for a custom fit with no special tools or adhesive. UV stabilizers prevent fading, antimicrobials keep everything dry and odor-free, and cleanup is simple. I don't only stand behind Dry Deck, I stand on it. Available at your local marine supply store and factory direct at drydeck.com.
For over 80 years, Furuno Innovations have helped more fishermen find and catch more fish than any other brand. And we're raising the bar again with Navnet TZ Touch 3's new PBG and Fish It Drifted technologies. Build your own 3-dimensional shaded relief charts to find trophy fish others have missed. Perform accurate drifts the first time, every time. Be the one everyone follows. When you're serious about fishing, lead the way and get serious with Furuno.
Chaos. Gear matters.
Oh my God! Springtime permit fishing.
Fish out another one. Doubled up.
Muttons.
Nice. That right there, baby, is deep.
Keep dropping.
Chaos. Gear matters. Shop online or visit our new superstore for everything fishing.
Come on, get up here.
You getting him up?
Yeah, he's coming. Coming.
He was playing with it a little bit.
He was being a little fit. I feel you. Yep, I think you're under me.
Keep your line slack.
Oh, maybe not. I'm
other
telling
way?
you, I feel something.
Took him a while to commit.
You know, and you don't know. I mean, you want to believe it's the right one. You just have to fight every fish like it's the right one because, again, you just don't know. Get over here. Oh, big fish.
That's it. You got him.
There's the lead. Grab a net. There's a mutton.
I got the net.
Floating right there.
Yep, beautiful mutton.
Oh!
What's that?
I don't know, but get that mutton, baby. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Watch it. Put that in there. Got it. Head first.
Yep.
What a giant right there, baby. What an absolute giant. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Nice.
Ready for this one?
Woo!
Oh boy.
What a pig.
What a pig.
Woo! Dude, are you ready for this? Oh! Right there, baby!
Good job.
Look at that. That is full grown.
Mutton.
30, 32 inches. That fish is every bit of 20 pounds. Look at that mouth.
Dude, that's a beast.
That is a beast. Here's what I'm saying, dude. He grabbed the bait.
That is a beast.
Even though he's got this giant mouth, he grabbed that bait, he's got it, he turns, swims away to turn the bait. He's got to swallow that pinfish head first. And he's got these vicious teeth right here that once it grabs a bait, there's no escape. And then when he's running, you let him go till he gets that hook in him.
Wow.
And that's all she wrote, baby.
Gear Guide. Proudly presented by Dubrow Fishing. Innovative tackle storage solutions for every venue. Learn more online.
Tackle storage organization, you know, really, really important. Certainly for me, I've got a lot of different outfits when it comes to the rods and reels. And, you know, I really needed a solution as to how I could organize all of this tackle and keep it rigged and ready when I need it, but without taking up valuable space in a small area. I'm not working with a large, you know, rigging station. It's basically a converted one-car garage is really all that this is. So I decided to mount all of my rods and reels flush, you know, as tight to the wall as possible. I don't have room for the big roller type mounts that, you know, or I should say racks that you put on the floor. This just works perfect for me. There's different types. They're all from Dubrow Fishing, by the way. And there's a track system, and I can mount that track system horizontally, vertically. It's modular. I can add to it. Fully adjustable. I can move, you know, the top here or the bottom and fix it into position. I've got rod holders that are mounted, as you can clearly see, vertical here, flush against a concrete wall. I've got ceiling mount holders, you know, up against a concrete ceiling here. I've got tournament holders for all of my big game reels, and it just makes sense, you know, especially in today's day and age when it's so hard to come by good quality tackle. You really need to take care of your stuff, now more so than ever. But perhaps more important even than that is just being organized, just being ready for every scenario. And like I said, without taking up all of that space in a limited area. So take care of your gear and your gear will take care of you. There you go. Was it right off the bottom? All right, nice, good fish. Awesome, we came up for another drift. Generally what I like to do when I'm fishing a spot is I'll do at least 3 drifts that'll really paint a picture for me as to what's happening on the spot. You can't judge it by one drift. There's just too many different variables. You may not read them, you may not see them, you may not catch them, you may not get any bites on that first or second drift. I'm gonna stick it out because I'll tell you what, the biggest mistake you can make is to leave biting fish to look for biting fish. Just in case, be prepared. Now, generally, these fish will get barotrauma and they'll float once they get somewhat near the surface. And that's why it's also really important to carry a descending device, okay? For short fish or fish like groupers, you know, during off season that you have to release, you've got to have a descending device rigged and ready to go. Since 1977, the legendary 100-foot Yankee Captains has set the standard for overnight fishing. With the latest sonar technology and unrivaled service, no one does it better. Whet your appetite with a 2 or 3 day trip to the world-famous Dry Tortugas, or jump aboard an epic 4-day adventure to the rich waters of Pulley Ridge and beyond. Fish around the clock, relax in air-conditioned comfort, catch the trophy of a lifetime.
Florida Sport Fishing TV proudly utilizes and endorses Salt Life sunglasses, unparalleled polarized protection with anti-glare properties and special coatings to repel water and oil. Jigs R Us, a massive selection of slow pitch jigs in stock and ready for delivery. Free shipping at jigsrus.com, and your entire order will arrive rigged and ready to fish.
Hey guys, welcome back to Florida Sport Fishing TV. You're watching us mutton fishing out here. I've got my nephews on the boat, my brother. I just pulled a fish off and he's tight right now. We've had kind of a mixed emotion kind of day. We had a really exciting start. We put a small wahoo in the boat, not a big one, but we wanted to start our trip, wahoo fishing, and we got one. So certainly no complaints there. Then we hit some spots, nailed a couple of super slob muttons. That was absolutely awesome. And then that bite just shut down. Very notorious of the mutton snapper. They will turn on and off like a light switch. You know, it's that perfect combination of that 8-foot rod matched to that Talica with the 40-pound diamond braid, the 40-pound presentation. There he is, nice mutton, nice mutton. All right, got it. Oh, another monster. Another beautiful fish, look at that. Look at this. Look at the colors. Head first, baby. Bring it home. Yeah. Bring it home. Yeah. Nice work. Beautiful. Oh, another absolutely beautiful fish. And look, you can see all of his scales are all popped out. That's from the pressure change. A lot of guys used to think that that fish jammed himself into the bottom, you know, like in between a rock, but he didn't. That's just from the pressure change. That's why those scales are popping out. There you go, there you go. You're tight. You're tight. Tight up in the bow. That's what I'm talking about, son. Right there. You know, you've got to keep your head in the game. You've got to stay focused, understanding that it's just a matter of time before the right fish sees the right bait and you have the right outcome. Nice work. See, and you can see he's just keeping that rod nice and steady and just retrieving. He's just turning that handle. He's closing that gap. There's not a lot of movement. The rod's not swinging like crazy. He's eliminating the chance for that fish to shake that hook free. And at no time is he allowing any slack line at all. No slack. Okay, very, very tight. Regardless, you know, of what sort of hook you have, these fish are masters of coming unglued. Big mutton, big mutton. Yeah, baby, big mutton. Right to the leader, right to the leader. I got it, I got it, I got it, I got it. You want to net him? Do the honors. Beautiful fish. Look at the, wait, look at the colors. I mean, what an absolutely gorgeous fish. Yeah, yeah. Nice work. Let's go. Let's go, mutton fishing, they said. Woo! Woo! Gorgeous. Got him, I got him, I got him, I got him.
Was that a silent bite?
Yeah, because I just wasn't 100%.
Right. All right, good job, bro.
All right, yeah, big fish, big fish. Way out there, too. Just made a move out to some deeper water, 225, hoping that I could find some quality fish out here a little bit deeper. This is our first drift. We missed one and got one on right now. It's still ways out there. I mean, I had a lot of line out. I just kept scoping it out. And again, I have to stress, you can see I'm just really gently but steadily cranking. Should be getting close. There's a lead, and there he is, big mutton, big mutton. 30-foot leader, 35, and we're just hand lining him. Hand over hand, the fish is floating, he's got barotrauma. We're gonna grab a net. You're not gonna lose him at this point. Beautiful, there he is right there. Nice, oh yeah. There we go. And look at that, here's a perfect example. Look at this. Look at that hook, he's got him right there. But look at the hole that hook wore in there. Okay, you can see it a lot better from this side. Any little bit of slack, that's so easy. Look at that, so easy for that fish to have shaken off or spit that hook right there. That's why tight line, vital, absolutely vital. Hey, I'll tell you what, guys, probably gonna do one more drift here. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I certainly had an absolute great time fishing with my brother, my nephews, coming out looking for big muttons. And guys, I want to remind you, make sure that you check out Florida Sport Fishing TV Plus, our streaming site. There's over 400 instructional videos. It is the absolute #1 resource for saltwater anglers. Beautiful. Let's get another bait down there.
Connect with the crew on Instagram at Florida Sport Fishing TV. Catch our extreme seminar series at www.fsftv.com and get hooked up.